here's what the front of the house looks like. I know people were asking to get a full view of it. That's what we got so far. We're gonna be doing some changes to it. We're gonna change specifically there, there, and there. So these are the two we're gonna move out from the front porch. The green arborvitae. They've got some silver bullet here and some white lobelia that we did with them. These were our fall and early spring planters. We're gonna move out and put some summer planters in here. Okay, today we're gonna do a container with the Zin Fin Doll Hydrangea. The Zin Fin Doll is a Hydrangea paniculata. It's a mix between a little lamb and a pinky winky. So you got big, beautiful blooms that start off white and turn a nice burgundy wine color. The zone's 3 to 8. We are in an 8A right now, so it'll do really, really well. It's a part sun to full sun. We're gonna use a Super Bell's Great Punch and some Amazon Mist Sedge grass. We'll put them in a container and see what that comes looking out like. Hey guys, okay, so it's been one long month and I've been dying to show you guys this. So we finally changed out the front porch pots. Moving towards summer here. Here's the Zin Fin Doll Hydrangeas. They absolutely came out awesome. We got all three in the front there. So what we did was, originally we went with Great Punch, but we changed that out. Where we had them put for a grow out, the Great Punch didn't really take, so we went ahead and switched it out with Bordeaux, just kept it with the same color scheme that we had in our front bed. And I think it'll grow out nicely with the colors there. So the Zin Fin Doll, if you can see here, it's got a little bit of pink coming out already. The thing we love about these hydrangeas and why we picked them is because it's interest for all seasons of the year. Basically in spring you get, you know, the nice foliage growing out, and then, you know, towards the summer you start getting this big beautiful bloom right here, and then fall you start getting that nice pinkish reddish tones coming up from the bottom all the way to the top. It leaves a white tip here. It looks absolutely stunning and amazing when it comes out like that. We went with the this Amazon sedge grass, which is it's kind of like a silverish tone to it. When the wind blows through here, it's nice and shimmery. It looks pretty amazing. So we wanted to keep it something at the bottom instead of looking bare. But this is what we have so far. As you can see, they're growing out. There's some here that have a little bit more grow out. This is a south facing porch, so it gets plenty of sun throughout the day, and then right now in the afternoon it gets plenty of shade, and it's exactly what these Zin Fin Doll hydrangeas need. Okay, so the containers that these hydrangeas are in are kind of a resin wicker type container. It's the same kind of container we use for our other front porch pots. These are a 16-inch, and one thing we look for is that they're weather resistant. Just when you go and look for containers at your local hardware store or wherever you buy your containers, just pay attention to that and make sure that they're weather resistant. That way you can use them throughout the winter. We mulch these hydrangeas as well to keep the water in there, and then again come fall and winter time they're pretty protected from the winter and the cold frost. The Zin Fin Doll hydrangea, they're deep rooted, and that's why we went with such a tall container. That way they retain a lot more moisture. They're not going to stay in here forever. We'll move them out. Hopefully once we move, we have a yard big enough to plant all these in and be able to keep them in the ground. But for now, this will do, and it'll work throughout the summer and the fall, winter months until we get ready to move. These are pretty hardy. They grow big blooms and they start to weigh down a little bit. So what we did on some of these, we staked them up to give it a nice shape. As you can see, we got a little bit of bamboo here on this one. This one was growing up pretty nice, nice and straight. And then this one over here was kind of, like I said, the blooms are kind of weighing it down just a bit. So we staked this one up pretty good. As you can see there, right there in the center, we got a bloom coming. We got two actually, so it'll fill in pretty nicely there. But overall, I think it came out awesome. It's a great addition to our front porch. Okay guys, so what I didn't mention was the grape punch. The reason we switched them out was where we had to grow out, like I said before, it wasn't getting enough sun. They need plenty of sun for the grape punch super bells. Again, so like I said, we just went with the Bordeaux that we already had growing out in other containers or in smaller pots, and we went ahead and just switched it out. We figured a bigger bloom would be a better filler at the bottom here. So overall it looks good. Once it grows out, it should be looking nice. If you guys really like the way it looks, please give us a like, and if you haven't subscribed already, please subscribe. We'll keep punching out more videos like this, and if you want more information, please let us know and we'll definitely do that.